Mercedes Benz C43 AMG 4Matic with 4 body variants, 3 output levels and 2 drive types. The C-Class is the most versatile and most successful model series from Mercedes AMG. Extensive measures now make the entry-level models. The C43 4Matic saloon combined fuel consumption 9.1 liters/100 kilometers. Combined CO2 ignitions 209 grams/kilometer and estate combined fuel consumption 9.4 liters/100 kilometers. Combined CO2 ignitions 214 grams/kilometers. One even more attractive, the AMG radiator grille in a twin louver design. The powerfully sculpted front apron and the new rear apron with round twin tailpipe trim elements visibly enhance the new C43 models and give them an even more distinct positioning. The interior benefits from an optional fully digital cockpit with unmistakable AMG displays and the new generation of AMG steering wheels. The 3.0-liter V6 bi-turbo engine now delivers 287 kilowatts 390 HP. Together with the AMG SPEED-SHIFT-TC89G transmission and rear-biased AMG performance 4Matic all-wheel drive, the engine combines agile driving dynamics with comfort on long journeys. As the most successful model series for Mercedes-AMG, the C-Class family in all its facets has made a major contribution to our corporate success. One major component in this success story was the implementation of the 43 series models, which have thrilled our customers worldwide since the market launch in 2015. The high demand and positive feedback have encouraged us to sharpen up not only the appearance of the facelift, but also its performance, efficiency and dynamism in true AMG style, says Tobias Motors, chairman of Mercedes-AMG GmbH. Mercedes-Benz C43 AMG 4Matic 2019 Mercedes-Benz C43 AMG 4Matic. For this, the AMG development engineers have increased the output of the 3.0-liter V6 engine by 17 kilowatts 23 HP to 287 kilowatts 390 HP. The peak torque of 520 Nm is available from 2500 to 5000 RPM. This package guarantees impressive performance figures. The new C43 4Matic saloon accelerates from a standstill to 100 km/h in 4.7 seconds, and the estate in 4.8 seconds. The top speed is electronically limited to 250 km/h. Sporty and distinctive. The exterior design. The exterior of the C43 4Matic is considerably more expressive, even more strongly identifying the new model as a member of the family. New distinguishing features include the AMG radiator grille with twin louver in matte iridium silver and the powerfully sculpted front apron with additional flicks. The side air curtains in the front apron help with optimum guidance of the front airstream. The attachment on the cross fins plus the trim element on the front splitter are finished in silver chrome. The rear view also conveys the sporty impression with 2 round twin tailpipe trim elements in high-gloss chrome. The rear apron with side air curtain look and the significantly more expressive diffuser improve airflow characteristics at the rear. The spoiler lip on the boot lid is painted in the vehicle color. The optional AMG styling package creates highlights, which are even sportier. The more expressive front splitter, the standard fit spoiler lip, broader side skirt inserts and flips in the rear bumper are finished in high-gloss black. Enhanced aerodynamic efficiency. The new AMG aero wheels when viewed from the side. Eye-catching features include the sporty side skirts plus new, aerodynamically optimized AMG light alloy wheels. Their specifically designed outer aero rings and spoke geometry, which has been optimized in the wind tunnel, help to improve airflow around the wheels and thus increase aerodynamic efficiency. As part of this, the developers aimed for the optimum combination of aerodynamics, weight and brake cooling, together with maximum performance and reduced fuel consumption. There is a choice of two aerodynamically optimized rim designs for the C43 4Matic. The standard specification includes the AMG wheel with 5 twin spokes painted in tremolite gray with a high-sheen finish, in size 7.5 JX18 net with 225/45 aero tires at the front, and A.5 JX18 net with 245/40 aero tires at the rear. As an option, there is another design with 5 twin spokes, painted in tantalite gray, high gloss black or matte black with a high sheen finish, in size 7.5 JX19 net with 225/40 R19 tires at the front, and A.5 JX19 net with 255/35 R19 tires at the rear. Sporty look with model-specific details. The interior design. The interior reinforces the dynamic caliber of the new C43 4Matic with numerous individual details. Sporty materials such as leather, DINAM, ICA microfiber and aluminium in a high-quality finish continue the theme of the expressive exterior in the interior. The optional AMG performance seats provide optimum lateral support when adopting the dynamic driving style thanks to the special design of the seat side bolsters of the seat cushion and backrest. As an option, the seat side bolsters can be adjusted perfectly by means of built-in air cushions. The performance seats with integrated head restraints emphasize the sporty character of the cockpit. For the first time in the C43 4Matic, the performance seats can not only be heated, but now also climatized in 3 levels in conjunction with leather upholstery. The upholstery in aerodynamic man-made leather /DINAM by CA microfiber in black with red top stitching equally underscores the dynamic driving character of the C43 4Matic. Matching the seat design, the door center panels and dashboard are finished in aerodynamic man-made leather with red top stitching. Aluminium sports pedals with black studs. Trim elements in black piano lacquer with light longitudinal grained aluminium. The black roof liner and the red seat belts create further sporty highlights. Comprehensive individualization options. As an option, there is a comprehensive choice of individualization options. New features include trim elements in anthracite, open-pore oak wood, open-pore walnut plus the combination of longitudinal grained aluminium for the doors and black open-pore ash wood for the center console. On top of this there is the familiar AMG trim in carbon fiber flashlight longitudinal grained aluminium and matte silver fiberglass. In terms of upholstery, as an option there is leather in black, black with red top stitching, cranberry red/black and also as a new highlight saddle brown/black. A fine combination available from the Designo range comes with diamond quilting in saddle brown/black and platinum white pearl/black, which can likewise be combined with the AMG performance seats. Interior with innovative display concept and operating system, whether with touchpad and controller, touch control buttons on the steering wheel or via voice entry. The operating system of the C43 4Matic is just as versatile as it is flexible. All options are aimed at enabling the control tasks to be carried out as conveniently, quickly and appropriately to the situation as possible in this sporty environment. Just as flexible is the display of the optional, fully digital instrument cluster with 31.2 cm 12.3 inch screen diagonally. which brings the vehicle functions directly to life with the 3 AMG specific display styles of Classic Sport or Super Sport. A host of additional AMG information via the specific AMG menu. The driver is able to call up a host of additional information to make the driving experience even sportier. Warm up, engine and transmission oil temperature plus charge pressure as boost display setup. Current status of systems such as the drive system, suspension, exhaust system, ESP registered trademark, transmission G-force, display of current G-forces in a coordinate system and ability to save maximum values. Race timer, manual stopwatch for lap times and color display of fastest and slowest laps, plus average speed and distance engine data, engine torque/rated output in the bar chart plus charge pressure as boost display. In addition, there is a digital display of the current speed and the currently engaged gear. The manual transmission mode is marked with a yellow M. The visualizations in the central media display likewise enable further vehicle functions to be experienced even better, e.g. with animated presentation of the driving assistance, vehicle and communication systems. The media display measuring 17.8 cm 7 inches with a resolution of 960 x 540 pixels comes as standard on board. Another alternative is the 26.0 cm 10.25-inch media display with a resolution of 1920 x 720 pixels. This is included as standard in conjunction with COM Online, or optional for the Audio 20 GPS system. New generation of AMG steering wheels. Extremely sporty design, the grippy shape with a heavily contoured rim and intuitive operation are the key attributes of the new AMG steering wheel in nappa leather, which comes as standard equipment. It has a flattened bottom section and is perforated in the grip area. The galvanized steering wheel gear shift paddles support a sporty driving style with manual gear shifting. As an option, it is also available in nappa leather/DINAM by CA microfibra and in nappa leather with trim in black piano lacquer. The built-in touch control buttons are a new feature. These can be used to control the functions of the instrument cluster left and the multimedia system right by means of horizontal and vertical swiping movements of the fingers. As in the S-Class, the settings for active distance assist DIS, RONIC and cruise control are made in the left control panels. The control panels on the right are used to activate the voice control and telephone, and to regulate the sound volume, music selection and other functions of the multimedia system. Well proven and powerful, the AMG 3.0-liter V6 bi-turbo engine. The V6 bi-turbo engine boasts a high power output combined with low fuel consumption and emissions. The high power output is in part courtesy of separate, larger turbochargers. Max charge pressure 1.1 bar. Installed close to the engine, the two turbochargers are especially spontaneous in their response. The AMG power unit can be identified by the engine cover with red aluminum insert and AMG lettering. AMG SPEEDSHIFT-TC89G transmission with shorter shift times. The C43 4Matic makes use of the AMG SPEEDSHIFT-TC89G transmission, which the Mercedes AMG developers have tuned specifically for a dynamic driving experience. This has a model-specific software application to achieve very short shift times. The multiple downshift function allows more spontaneous bursts of speed, while the double declutching function in Sport and Sport Plus drive programs makes for an even more emotional driving experience. Defined ignition adjustments also provide faster gear shifts in the other modes. in almost moving off occurs in first gear in order to always guarantee a dynamic driving experience. Manual mode can be selected using a separate button in the center console. The gear changes are based on the selected drive program, and the driver can now change gear using the paddles on the steering wheel. Moreover, the transmission stays in the selected gear and does not automatically shift up when the engine speed reaches the limit. Characteristics at the touch of a finger. AMG Dynamic Select with the proven Dynamic Select drive programs Comfort Sport Plus and individual. The characteristics of the C43 4Matic Plus can be customized at the tap of a finger. The available range extends from efficient and comfortable to very sporty. This modifies key parameters, such as the response of the engine, transmission, suspension and steering. Independently of the Dynamic Select drive programs, the driver has the option of pressing the M button to switch directly to manual mode, in which gear shifts are executed exclusively using the shift paddles on the steering wheel. The suspension set UPS can also be selected specifically on demand. The fifth mode, Slippery, is new, and is identified by means of the snowflake symbol. The moderate and even power delivery is specially programmed for slippery or snow-covered road conditions. Rear biased and agile. AMG Performance 4Matic all-wheel drive. The standard specification AMG Performance 4Matic four-wheel drive features rear biased torque distribution with a front/rear axle split of 31 to 69%. This configuration provides for enhanced driving dynamics and higher lateral acceleration on the road, as well as improved traction when accelerating. The single-stage transfer case of the four-wheel drive system is flange-mounted to the transmission as a separate system. This configuration makes it easier to modify the torque split for each particular model, allowing even more individual characteristics for the respective model series. Its compact design means that it does not entail any space restrictions for passengers or luggage. With adaptive adjustable damping, AMG ride control suspension with its adjustable, electronically controlled damping system, the AMG ride control steel suspension of the C43 4Matic provides both sporty driving dynamics and brand-typical comfort on long journeys. The basis for this is formed by the 4-link front axle and independent multi-link rear suspension. The AMG specific kinematics and elastokinematics with newly developed components result in very high camber stability when cornering at speed. The axial brake connection on the front axle supports the agile and precise handling. The adaptive adjustable damping comes as standard. This fully automatic, electronically controlled system adjusts the damping at each wheel to the current requirements. This improves driving safety and ride comfort. The damping is adjusted individually for each wheel, and depends on the driving style, the road surface and the selected suspension setting. The ideal operating point can be selected at all times on the basis of a broad scope of information relating to acceleration or vehicle speed. For example, via a switch on the center console, the driver can select between 3 different sets of damper characteristics, namely Comfort, Sport and Sport Plus, and thus individually influence the driving experience, from highly comfortable to sportily taut. Direct and with clear feedback. The AMG speed-sensitive steering. The electromechanical speed-sensitive power steering has a variable ratio. It impresses with its precise, authentic feedback. The steering servo assistance is reduced at high speeds, and continuously increases at lower speeds. This means that comparatively little steering force is required at low speeds, and that the best possible control over the vehicle is maintained at high speeds. The steering servo assistance depends on the selected suspension setting. In sport mode, more feedback is conveyed about the driving conditions, Data logger for use on the racetrack. AMG track pace as the virtual race engineer for recording data when driving on closed-off racetracks. AMG track pace provides a significantly extended and even more precise scope of functions. Track pace can be ordered as an option for the COMAND online infotainment system. When this function is activated, a wealth of vehicle-specific data, e.g. speed, acceleration, are recorded 10 times per second while driving. On top of this, there are displays of lap and sector times and also the respective difference for a reference time. Because specific display elements light up in green or red, the driver is able to see at a glance, without reading numbers, whether he/she is currently faster or slower than the best time. After fast laps on the racetrack, driving skills can be analyzed and improved on the basis of the data. In addition, acceleration and deceleration values, e.g. 0 to 100 km/h, 1/4 mile, 100 to 0 km/h, can be measured and saved. Thanks to a new developed algorithm which determines the vehicle position as precisely as possible, track pace even detects when the circuit is departed from or shortened. Alongside GPS data, the sensors available in the vehicle, acceleration, gyroscope, steering angle, wheel speeds, are used. The data are displayed on the multimedia display, in the instrument cluster, and on the head-up display. Known racetracks, for example the invert programming, are already stored. Furthermore, it is also possible to record your own circuits. The map display can be switched from 2D to 3D and updated online. Is suitable if any app can also be connected via WLAN. Customers can use it to share their experiences and data from the racetrack with other AMG drivers via Facebook, YouTube, or the AMG Private Lounge. Wellness on long-distance journeys. Energizing comfort control. The optional energizing comfort control is also available for the new C43 4Matic. It networks together the various comfort systems in the vehicle and uses specific functions of the air conditioning and seats heating, ventilation plus lighting and music moods. Depending on the mood or requirement of the driver, it generates a special wellness setup to enhance well-being and performance.